Hey guys, welcome to the second edition of a video where I am decoding some of the biggest brands in the world. And this video, I want to talk about a brand that I love, which is Balmain. Now, Balmain is a French Parisian brand that is known for being able to identify the feminine silhouette of the woman. And Balmain, having been going for years, for decades, recognized that the brand was beginning to be a little bit dated. And so they did something quite ingenious. They hired a very young Olivier Royston. At the time, Olivier was 21 years old when they hired him as their creative director. And they recognized that they needed young, fresh blood in order to be able to keep this brand feeling fresh and relevant to the next generation. One of the first things that Olivier did is he looked at the brand and he said, how do we make this relevant? How do we keep the heritage of the brand but tell a modern day story? And so he started to put the brand in some of the rock stars, kind of the urban rock stars of our today. People like the Kardashians, Beyonce, Rihanna have all been seen in Balmain. And then the next thing that he did is he said, okay, I've got all the endorsements, I've got the celebrities, that's amazing, but how do we now switch up the shopping and retail experience? And he really dug deep in AI and the metaverse. So the first entry into that world was that you could go into a Balmain store and you could put on the AI glasses and you could start to look at the history of where the collection was made. You could see where the materials were sourced, you could see behind the scenes footage of him and his team making the pieces. And what that did is it made the shopping experience an experience. It got you to buy into the essence of Balmain. But he didn't stop there. In 2023, he took it one step further and did his very first Balmain Metaverse runway show during Global Fashion Week. He basically teamed up with Space Runners and collectively they did a show where you could buy Balmain in the metaverse, but you could also buy the exact same pieces in the Balmain physical store. So what can we take from the ingenious, which is Olivier Royston? This is what we can take. When you're looking at how you build your brand to the next level, you need to hold on to its heritage. You need to keep the essence of the brand intact, but you've got to look at how do you adapt that to the next generation, or how do you adapt that so it's relevant to where the times are going. There are so many brands that have done this in a phenomenal way, but Balmain and Olivier have tapped into something quite unique, which is the power of storytelling regardless of the method in which you're telling the story. So go ahead, try it out for your brand and let me know how you get on.